because I'm piecing this together in my head. Let me go through this, can I?
Go ahead.
Okay. So men in suits show up and let the underwear, not the underwear bomber, was it the shoe bomber or the underwear bomber?
It was both of them. It was both of them, and they were both run by a Lockheed.
Right. He has no ID, but they insist, white men in suits insist that he get on the plane. The head of Homeland Security, Chertoff, is in charge of these x-ray machines, and because of the underwear bomber from last Christmas in the shoe, now a year later we need x-ray machines, and Chertoff's making money on them. I mean, this is a scam.
And then the head of the visa, and then the head of the visa department got in trouble, the Undersecretary of State, Mr. Kennedy, and said, look, I was ordered by an unnamed U.S. agency, I'm not going to say, this was Associated Press, to help him get on the plane.
Yeah, wow. You know, and look, folks, the Democrats like blaming the Republicans. The Republicans like blaming the Democrats, and I want to tell you, I've been behind the scenes of all of these people. They're all in on it. You saw the head Republican Boehner walking around the checkpoint. You know, they don't have to go through the TSA. These people don't have to have health care. So I really would like some of these people. I thought Huckabee had a good line the other day on Fox, which is Obama and his family should submit to this to see what the American people are going through. Of course, they don't have to go through any of this, but this is for us. This is for the sheeple. This is for the lemmings. This is for the slaves.
Yeah, Obama's going to be on private jets.
To give, and I'm going to die a lion. I'm going to fight.
Well, look, we're winning this thing, and as long as we realize we won the battle, we've got to continue to win the next battle and the next and the next. It's whoever wants it most. And the TSA is already starting to back down. No doubt they're going to stage some new event or help some new drugged-out lunatic like the shoe bomber on a plane who thought you light plastic explosive, which you can't do, no detonators. They are finding mentally ill nutballs and opening the door for them and protecting them, and that's the bottom line. I'm not denying, Eric, that there aren't some, Islamic radicals out there that do want to wage war. All I'm saying is, in every case I research and look at, it's always private corporations or big government opening the door, protecting, handling, funding these people, because we're the real target of this new world order. I really appreciate you coming on with us. Finishing up with WikiLeaks, though, and shifting gears into that before I get back into these latest developments on TSA, and it's huge, folks, with Homeland Security now persecuting and investigating as terrorists and extremists anybody that's criticizing them. Again, you don't like naked body scanners? We're going to fondle you. You want to write news articles about us that we're hiring criminals and molesters? We're going to put you on a terror list. More intimidation, more bullying. But getting back into WikiLeaks, you look at how this pushes the world closer to war. You look at how it destabilizes Pakistan, then shows they're secretly working with the U.S. behind the scenes. You notice how it emboldens certain central banks to shut down other banks. And now Assange has announced he's going to be going after select corporations, exactly what my government and NSA sources told me was coming next from Assange. And I agree with you. We know Hillary, she's horrible, but was about to run against Obama. The Soros crowd put Obama in. They don't want that. And so I agree with you. The way the media spun this, they're going after Hillary Clinton. Where do you see this going now with Interpol issuing an arrest warrant for Assange?
Well, I mean, look, they're saying he's a rapist and a molester. Some of what I've read hints at, Dr. Evil himself. Soros is the man that's funding WikiLeaks. Where does this guy get all of his money? And again, I just want to say to your listeners, Alex, Obama and our entire Pentagon and our White House, everybody's come out and said, well, what can we do about WikiLeaks? And yet, I know, because I'm always looking for a different sound for my radio show, and I'm sure you do too. Download a Beatles song and see how long they can put up here you go, folks. Put up a website where you're giving away Beatles music. Find out how long it takes for them to shut you down. I mean, this is a joke. So you have to ask yourself, why would our government let WikiLeaks continue, and why hasn't Obama come out strongly against it? And look at who it really slams. It slams Hillary Clinton. Now, Monica Crowley, a friend of mine, she was Nixon's assistant. She's written some great books. She's a brilliant woman. She came out and had some inside information that Hillary was going to quit the State Department and then in several months announced that she was going to run for the presidency. Obama and his camp has been very deft. Remember, just 2 years ago, how unbeatable the Clinton machine was.
Oh, we've even had the Washington Post 2 weeks ago tell Obama to step down and have another Democrat run because they know he literally is taking out the garbage. Nobody wants him. He is a political dead duck.
So now everybody's saying, boy, well, I guess Hillary would be better than blah, blah. So look, they're letting this, I mean, this is just my theory, but they're letting this information come out. It looks horrible for Hillary, the head of WikiLeaks, funded by George Soros, and, you know, Obama's the one to him. Obama's the Antichrist that Soros worships. So they're going to take out Hillary. And forget this idea that Hillary is close to Obama. This is the old case of keeping your enemies closer.
No, I'm going to stop you. I was there, Mancow.
Destroy her.
Mancow, hold on. I want you to say that, but I got to put this in here now. It's in the Obama deception. You're welcome. It's like 15 minutes into it to play it on your show whenever you'd like. You're welcome to play a few minutes of it. Well, remember when Hillary and Obama were neck and neck, and she started to pull ahead of him for a few days. Then they were going to have a secret meeting in Georgetown outside D.C. or in D.C., and then the media for 2 days ran around looking for him in D.C. They put all of the press corps for Obama on a plane, said he was coming. This was on CBS News and on CNN. Locked the door and kidnapped him, shanghaied him, literally, conked him on the head figuratively, and took him to Chicago. They were revolting on the plane, and we knew where he was, Chantilly, Virginia. The Secret Service drives by, aims machine guns at us, and my sources, and we're going to leave it at that, inside the hotel, confirmed Obama and Hillary were there, and Soros was there, and they said, you're going with Obama, but we'll let you be Secretary of State. So the Clinton machine got brought in and co-opted. Not that they're good, but this is the upper-level mafia deals being made, and that's in my film almost 2 years ago released. But go ahead.
Well, look, Tom Dart, you may not know that name. It may end up being a big name. It may not. I believe, you wait. Remember I said that name. Tom Dart was going to be the next mayor of Chicago. And suddenly he stepped aside. Look, Alex, I'm here. I'm telling you, I know the players. Tom Dart was our next mayor. Rahm Emanuel came in. Tom Dart immediately decided he didn't want to be mayor. Rahm Emanuel was dispatched by Barry Soweto or Barry Obama or whatever you want to call him. Old Barry. I knew him when he was Barry the community organizer, the race baiter. Rahm Emanuel has been sent to Chicago to make sure all the bodies stay buried. You want to talk about a criminal enterprise? I mean, come on, Rahm Emanuel and Roland Burris and Obama and the Dailies that got Kennedy elected. I mean, you know, look, the mob mentality of Chicago. That's what this is. And this Tom Dart, you wait. He's going to have a position in the White House, or he's going to have a big position in the Justice Department. You mark my words. But that's what Rahm Emanuel. Oh, these backdoor deals, man, it's unbelievable. And the only thing they didn't count on, and the Republicans act like, oh yeah, no, we like the Tea Party. I don't believe it. I think this Tea Party caught all of them with their pants down. It's very exciting.
Well, the TSA, and I pointed this out a month ago now, Washington Post, New York Times, they've all, Wall Street Journal admitted, this is the next Tea Party. It's the next place for us to vent and show our anger and build our true grassroots revolt. The system is scared. Eric, Mancow Muller, mancow.com, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Alex. God bless.
All right, have a great week coming up. Just amazing information. Again, it is Wednesday, the first day of December 2010. Only less than a month left now in the last month of 2010, and things are bonkers crazy with China and Russia last week announcing they're dumping the dollar as their mode of exchange. The death of the dollar as the world reserve currency is accelerating. The North Korea situation, the announcement of austerity, taking the health care away, just gone from veterans. They signed the agreement. It's 100% guaranteed, gone. The announcement of cutting Social Security, of freezing Social Security. It's all happening, the austerity. But the taxes go up. The benefits go down. Not to pay the debt off. It's mathematically impossible to pay it all to the bankers. That's happening. We've got all that coming up. I've got a very interesting guest that gets into the whole animal farm plantation mentality. Coming up in the last hour, we'll tell you about him coming up in a little while. Visit Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. When you're on the sites, you can also tune in 24 hours a day to my daily radio broadcast. There's also a free iPhone app to listen to the syndicated radio show when and where you want.